Obviously some water balls for transportation. We'll talk about that a little bit more in a moment. And some bleach makers, some other tools that Dale can send over there. So they've got not only nutritional food, but they've got safe water. And Dale, that's the best combination ever, right?
That's a powerful combination. And right now there's few places in the world where children are suffering more than what we're seeing in South Sudan. So we're providing a little bit of nourishment, a little bit of hope through this container that'll be shipped there. We'll have more than 250,000 fortified meals, as well as the supplies provided by WaterStep, and we're delivering 11 biomass high-efficiency cook stoves that can also help these meals be prepared in a safe and efficient manner. So it's a pretty powerful combination of what we're seeing here. This container will bring lots of nourishment and hope to many children.
Dale, awesome. Where are we today?
Yeah.
We are in the warehouse of Derby Supply Chain Solutions, and our friend Diana here. Derby Supply Chain has been very generous in donating warehouse space for Love the Hungry for the past 3 years or so, and we're able to park our fortified meals here until we can build up a container load, and it's all thanks to the great team here at Derby Supply Chain that we're able to make that happen.
And we're just happy to be involved with both groups. Great cause, and this is actually kind of near and dear to my heart because through South Oldham Rotary, which I'm a member of, we've had both these guys out, and we like to be involved with them through that aspect as well. And when we had the chance here to support them, I was very excited about doing that.
So. I tell you what's exciting to me and about this community is the passion and compassion of so many businessmen and women like you. That do so. What is that like to kind of invest in the community at this kind of level? What does that do, you believe, for business and for the community?
I'm going to be honest, as far as how it, what it does for our business, that's really not my concern. I just think that it's great that because we are able to do it, we should. I think it's just something that you should do, and we really don't look for. As you can see, I don't have anything on that says Derby Industries
right.
or Derby Supply Chain. That's not why we're doing it.
Right.
I just think that it's just what people should do, and because we're able, I mean, that's when you do it. It's a great thing for companies to be involved, just to be involved.
We get asked that a lot sometimes with our projects. I don't know about you, Dale, but people say, why are you doing that? And sometimes it's just simply because we can.
Right.
And we want to and we should.
Right.
So thank you so much for that. Real quick, the nutritionist meals are done all over the region and put together in a series. If you've ever been a part of one of these things, it is so much jazz. I love coming to watch these meals put together.
Grab one of those meal packs.
All right, also right here. Go talk to us about that, Dale.
The NutriPlenty meal is actually packaged by volunteers. And in the past 5 years, we've had more than 26,000 volunteers participate in our packaging events. And groups work in assembly line teams to add the components of the meal. There's a little packet of micronutrients, also a vegetable blend, soy protein and rice. And this little packet, when it's cooked with just a few cups of water, will actually feed 6 children and provide the nutrients they need for an entire day.
Awesome.
So we're not just filling their bellies, we're helping them thrive with good nutrition. And it's all possible because of the hands of many volunteers right here in Kentuckiana that put these meal packs together.
Fantastic. And a lot of those same people work with both organizations, and that's what we're really excited about, being able to partner together more. And this South Sudan is our flagship, I believe, with this project now. So tell us about what the dreams are for safe water, water transport, and those kind of things in that place that y'all are doing the food program.
Well, we know that it's not a short-term crisis in South Sudan. So our vision is to provide even more impact by building a sustainable project that includes the construction of a nutrition center. And on that site would be a building in which these meals can be prepared. What you see behind us can be stored safely. It would also include an area for the children to dine, to enjoy the meals, and have hand washing stations, latrines, and in addition to that, a clean water initiative where a well will be dug, as well as a couple of water tanks so we can provide continuous purified water. And again, we go back to that thought of a real powerful combination. But this will be, all in one package at one site a nutrition center that provides all of those key components.
What gets me excited is a lot of times those children are traveling a long ways to get water, and then they're having to go to the nutrition center to get food. And so that element just really takes a lot of time away from a child that could be used for education, that could be used for enjoying life somehow, and less strain on their bodies and their minds. So Kurt, tell us a little bit about what the water balls and this new disinfectant machine that our guys have come up with. What are those tools going to be like in a situation like this?
Well, the water problem is always a problem, especially when you have to go get it. And you know, a standard jerry can weighs 44 pounds with water in full. This water ball carries actually 12.5 gallons of water, which is almost 2.5 times the amount that you can carry in a jerry can. And instead of carrying it on your head or on your shoulders or in your arms, you can actually just roll it. So you can get 2.5 times the amount of water in one shot. A small person, a woman, a young girl who typically hauls water in those places, they can manage this very easily. We actually have a couple here with handles on. The ones that are sitting here loose are all ready to go into the container, and all the handles are packed up in a box and ready to go to be assembled in country. Dale had mentioned something about purified water, and there's a couple of different ways to do that. We are sending 4 pieces of equipment that are capable of making 1 gallon of sodium hypochlorite or bleach per hour, and being able to add that disinfectant into the water ball, into the tanks, into anything that we can do. The water that's going to be used to cook for the cook stoves into these meals is going to supply safe water for the folks in South Sudan where these equipment and foods are headed.
Well, and disinfectant too. And Dale, you've already used some of the equipment for disinfection at a clinic.
We were fortunate that a year ago we traveled to South Sudan. We took a water ball and the handle kit, as well as a bleach making device. We demonstrated both of those devices, as well as trained a group at the hospital to create the bleach, use the bleach maker. So what's arriving on this container will be a great follow-up in which we can just multiply that impact.
Awesome.
Putting together the bleach maker is a very simple thing. The thing weighs like 4 pounds total. That's the bag, the box, and everything that's in it. The only thing that we need in country is the water that's available and common table salt, sodium chloride. And through a process of electrolysis, we're able to make bleach on site with things that are available right there, and a 12-volt power source, which is an automobile battery or a truck or a solar panel. There's many different ways we can do it, but it's a very simple process utilizing some very simple equipment that ships easy and utilizing the resources, the salt, the water, and the power source that we can get in country.
We're excited to take this next step in our partnership of DEF with you guys, Dale. And thank you for inviting us to be a part of that. And we believe wholeheartedly in everything that you guys are doing. In any way we can shore that up with Safe Water, we are in and jazzed about that. Diana, you got a corner of your warehouse that is about to be gone. And I look at a lot of times, it's like, okay, send this piece of equipment and do this. And sometimes I scratch my head and I'm thinking, well, where's that going and who's going to be using that? Is it, and will it be sustainable? What I love about your network and the networks that we work with, they are sustainable. We got long-term relationships with projects that have grown very deep, and they are partners that are connected in their communities and network in such a powerful way. So your little corner here is about to multiply